2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. Taking a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, there's the Pistons, a few slots below them.
Well, I think for New York, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Bridges. Achua is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for Detroit, Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Thompson. And it's Fontecchio in at the 4. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Pistons. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now, here's Bridges. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Towns.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
It's Cunningham with the drive. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Shamet. He averages about 5 points a game. Brunson kicks to Shamet. Clock at 6. Towns a screen on Thompson. And it's Shamet missing. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
Cunningham against Brunson. Basket counts. Cunningham's got 6.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Here's Cunningham. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson, and again it's the Pistons missing. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. They get it again, and that one's good. Towns.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Cunningham. 35 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And here is Achua after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Cunningham against Brunson. Duran pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Jalen Brunson. 7th in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Malik Beasley comes in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And he knocks down the first one. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And so here is New York after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 3. Schroeder outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Here's Schroeder. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. There's the lob to Duran. Towns with the steal. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Holland. Brunson covering. Pass to Schroeder. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
The Knicks leading by 3. And New York looking at who they've got. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Hart. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Now Schroeder. Inside. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And the dunk by Robinson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Thompson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Well, his passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Hart. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Hart with a screen on Schroeder. Lets it fly from 18. And it falls over the rim and in. McBride's got the lead up to 7 now for New York. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for OG Anunoby. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential. Harris against Hart. Harris looking it over. 5 on the clock. Over Hart. The rebound by McBride.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Hart the pass to McBride. Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Schroeder outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sinks the triple.
Now there's some confidence there from Dennis Schroeder, showing great improvement behind the arc.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. McBride with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Fontecchio's coming in for Holland. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Now, here's Shamet. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Here's the break. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Brunson against Cunningham. Here's Duran. Still scoreless. Hardaway, no good. 1:37 left here in the second. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First free throw is good.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Anunoby. That one drops. He ties it up.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here is Achua. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges against Hardaway. Bridges kicks to Achua. They could use a bucket. And the Knicks miss again. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They get it back. Shots good by Duren.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Here's Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Duren's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside, Towns. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. $19 seconds left in the second quarter. Towns a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shamet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 8 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Cunningham. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Knicks with the lead. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Stolen by Brunson. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. That free throw, no good. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Duren the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. No good on the 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Achua. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hardaway. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Hardaway has got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brunson against Cunningham. It's deflected.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Cunningham. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Now, here's Shamet. And here's Brunson outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And with this break, a quick look at the leading shot blockers among small forwards in the second half of the season. Second is Asar Thompson. Fourth, OG Anunoby.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, if you don't have great shot blocking ability, you can make up with it with physical play and great timing. They can climb the ladder when they need to defend shots like that.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Cunningham against Brunson. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 2. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the paint, and Towns gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Cunningham looking it over. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. So it's New York now. Brunson outside. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For New York, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And he makes that one.
In the paint, Achua can be very forceful. He knows how to utilize his power.
And Detroit has possession. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Achua. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That one falls for Brunson.
And how about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Fontecchio. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. And both free throws good for Brunson. 1:04 left to play in the third. Schroeder against Brunson. Now Schroeder, 5 points in the game. To the inside, Duran, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Defense has to know Duran will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The first free throw is good. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside. A former lottery pick in Jalen Duren, and what you love about him is he plays with energy and great passion.
McBride finds Bridges. With the teardrop, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. And Stewart gets it to go.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
Beasley against Bridges. Robinson a screen on Beasley. For three, Bridges drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got his third bucket of the night. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead, up 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, we got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to.
You know, Gia, he's always preaching constantly. Defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Now here is Harris. Pistons passing it around. And here's the fast break. Towns kicks to Hart. Here's McBride. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a 1-point game.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Towns looking around, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Detroit making a switch here. Waters is checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart the pass to McBride. Driving the lane. Rejected by Harris.
Yeah, every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively and great timing to throw that one away.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Miles McBride. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Achua kicks to Payne. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Achua.
And this is the resiliency you'll get from Achua. When he's this close to the basket, he can handle that contact.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Cunningham left side. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pass to Beasley. Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Fontecchio's coming in for Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. Hardaway is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Cunningham against Brunson. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Here's Thompson. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The lead is 2. From past the arc. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. On to Hardaway. Kept alive. During the pass to Cunningham. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Pass to Achua. And here is Shamet. Offline with his 3. Shot from 16. During the pass to Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Brunson adds a 2-pointer. Duren pulls it in.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Brunson.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It counts.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Cunningham for 3. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock. And guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Cunningham inside. Got it!
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.